I've got all the wild Loomians and the starter Loomians all evolved. This Loomiapedia is about as complete as it can get, so check this video out if you want to see what all the evolutions look like. What is up, guys, and welcome back to DeeterPlays. So as you can see here in the Loomiapedia, we've got the various evolutions of the M-bit. We've got all these starters right here, but we haven't shown you all of these other evolutions. You know, we've got the Tweelot with the Umbor and the Luxor. There's this one right here. Not sure if this is supposed to be like a dusk evolution. Some people have said that it's probably an evolution of the Luxor or the Umbrat, but whatever that is, number 25, I'm not sure what that is. So if you guys know, let me know. I haven't seen that one. Maybe there is a very, very small window of time that you can evolve it, and there's a dusk version of the Tweelot. This we've also evolved into the Cathorn. We've got this one over here, which is the Albatross sort of thing. We've got the Piter evolution. We've got the Antsy evolution. We've got the Grubby fully evolved. We've got the Kleptyke fully evolved. We've got the Babor fully evolved. The Gecko is, we've got ours to level 40. That's as far as you can get. There's no evolution at this point. So out of the 45 that we've seen, we have not gotten a Slugling. I've never seen one of those in the wild. Not sure if you can actually see one in the wild at this point. I'm guessing it's evolution. 1 or 2 stages is going to end up being the Gastroac that we saw in the demo in the very beginning. Then of course we've seen the Kabunga, and it's a little bit further down the road that we're going to get that one, of course, but that was the one that the mom had. And then there's Kabunga Coffee, and then we've got this one down here, the Dusket, which we've already seen, which we don't think evolved. So let's take a look at the ones that we haven't really taken a look at, the ones in the wild. So first of all, this one right here, this is the evolution of the Antsy. You can take a look at that one. It looks like it's just got basically a big salad, or a big rose, a big flower on its butt. It's big. That's basically what it is. Let's see, what's this one called again? This one is called a Florant. Okay, so we're going to show you the stats and some of this information too, because last time I showed some of these, you guys were like a little bit like, hey, I wanted to see the stats and that. So right now, this is the base stats. It evolves at level 22. I've noticed most of these in the wild, there's some that have like various levels of evolution, but a lot of them evolve at level 22, at least like the Babor and the Florant. So it's doing pretty good. This one, of course, is smart and foolish, and those affect all of the base stats. This right here tells you the size, so it's actually a fairly big size for what it is. As far as its battle options, when it turned into level 22, Sap Plant was the move that it learned, which is a special flower that can slowly sap the foe's health and restore it to you. So that's great. Like, it keeps taking their health away, and then you keep gaining health. So that is a really cool one. We've got Pine Shot, shoots pine needles at the foe 2 to 5 times in a row, which is actually pretty nice. Usually I've noticed that it only lands about 2 times, but it actually kills it after that many tries too. But this one's actually a pretty valuable one as well. Of course, Plant and Bug is the type that you could probably guess. So these are basically based off of the Pokemon Brick Bronze, the Pokemon Plant and Bug, I think is what it was over there as well. The training, I've got it pretty diversified. I've still got a little bit of training I think that I can do as far as the TP training, but I've gotten the defense up a little bit more on this one than most of my other ones. But it's been a little diverse. I'm probably gonna get some more speed and special defense on that one. It's just gonna be a fairly diverse one as well. So let's look at all of these other evolutions. I've got them over here in my little whatever this thing, this box, the Lumi box. I forget what they call it. Whatever. Okay, so we've got the Kleptyke, which evolves into. Let's see. I'm just gonna pull all of these out. This one right here. We've got, all right, just be good there. This is my shiny Dusket. Oh man, he's so awesome looking. But we're talking about evolutions here. So let's see, the Piter evolves to that. The Kleptyke evolves into this. Let's see, we've got this. We've already shown a video here, but just in case you're wondering, the Tweelot evolves here into the Umbrat if it evolves at night. And it will also evolve into the Luxor if it evolves during the day. So we've already gone over that thing. Let's see, this one's kind of a little bit taller. They seem like they always have some sort of, ability going on. So that's one thing about the Tweelots and the Luxors and the Umbrat. They seem like they've got something really cool going on. A light type over here, and then of course the Umbrat is a dark type. We've done plenty of training in here, so it's going to be really fast. It's going to have some pretty good attacks, and hopefully be fairly strong in its health. So let's look at the, before we move these ones on, we're gonna just grab these and we'll walk around with them just so you can see what they look like when we walk around with them, and then we're gonna swap them out with these other evolutions so you can see what they look like as well. So this is the Umbrat, this is the dark one, of course, the evolution of the Tweelot at night. I think is level 22 is when these ones evolve as well. It's got a couple of different really good dark moves, pretty good. I've got this one to level 32, so he's been doing some training, and let's see here, as far as his training is concerned, pretty much very similar, but its defense is a little bit higher than the Luxor. Okay, just to see what the Umbrat and the Luxor look like when you walk around with them, they look a little, you can see they're kind of interesting. It just looks like a really big rat that's dark. It looks like a really big dark rat. It looks kind of weird. All right, now the Luxor, if we're gonna get this one and we're gonna have this one walk around with us. Let's see what this one looks like. Okay, the Luxor looks like I like it a little bit more as far as the look. It looks like a lion. You know, it's got a lion look to it. It looks, I'm gonna call, you know what? I'm gonna call this one Simba. I'm changing the name of this thing to Simba Luxor. Okay, that's what we're doing it. It looks like Simba to me, so I'm gonna call it Simba. I think that makes sense. Okay, so here we go. Luxor nickname is gonna be Simba. Okay, sweet. So now we're gonna put these guys over here. Simba, okay, yes, let's change that name. All right, so let's put you over here and you over here, and then you guys can see, I'm sure many of you have seen the Cinemoth and this other one here, but we'll show you up close and personal. So first, let's just go over the stats of all of these and what they are the evolutions of. So this one's the Babar, which I've called it Babar. It's the Borak, and it is the evolution of the Babar, the Babor, which I've called Babar. I don't know, it's all very confusing. It's an earth type, looks like it's basically gained some armor. I've got mine level 30, it's pretty buff, and let's see, right here, we've got some earth moves and some dark moves, so it's got a little bit of dark going on as well. Mud Splatter, I think, was the latest move that we've got, and you can see kind of what these are worth and the kind of damage and the energy costs for a bunch of these different moves. Most of them are just kind of damaging moves instead of raising or lowering any defense or attack. We've been pretty diverse with the training in this one as well. Special attack, special defense, regular defense, speed, not much on normal regular attack, and health, so my energy is going to be low, but I think in battle I should do okay if I use some special moves. So this is going to be my Earth Fighter over here, and he's pretty tough. Let's see the next one we're going to look at here. Summary of this Swolder. So when I walk around with this one, you got to check it out. It's kind of cool when I walk and run around with this one. So just in a second, we'll show those after we show the stats on all of these. So the Swolder is a bug and a toxic type. This one's a little bit bigger, got bug and toxic moves. Pestilence, I think, is the most recent one that I've gotten for it, and it does quite a bit of damage. Let's see, and you can poison people. I like that, and just the way it stands there and looks like it's stabbing. It just looks like it's definitely got that poison look to it, and I still need to do a little bit of TP training on this guy, but still a little bit diverse is what we're going for as well. So let's see, next one here, the Cinemoth, which we've shown you. You start out with the Cathorn. Cathorn evolves to the Propay. The Propay evolves here to the Cinemoth, and it's only level 16, and it's already leveled up. But look at the size of this. This one's huge. I got a really good sized Cinemoth right here, and it's a little foolish, but it's nimble. It's pretty fast, it's got some speed going on, and it's just a bug type. I'm guessing, let's see, bug and air. So yeah, mostly you see bug and plant, but this one's bug and air. I think this is the only one I really have. Well, no, I've got a couple different air types over here that we're going to show you here. That can end up getting some good air moves, but I'm just glad that it's so big. So it's got some mystery toxins. So the opponent that may make contact with you may inflict some random with sleep, poison, or paralysis. So they could just get infected with something randomly. So that's kind of a cool ability that we've got going on with this one. Mystic Breeze is a pretty tough one, but then it's got some typeless move and then bug bite, and that one's kind of common and doesn't really do that much damage to it. Let's look at the trading over here. Also, still have a lot more training to do, more training points, so I still haven't decided exactly where we're gonna try to boost this one at this point, but I don't know, I may want to have it kind of go up in normal attack and defense, because it seems like air would probably be a special one as well, so I don't know. What do you guys think? This next one over here is called the Avatros. I've called it John Oliver because it looks like John Oliver, okay, if you know who he is. It's an air type, and let's see, it's the Tweelot evolves into the Paratweet. The Paratweet evolves into the Avatros, and I think it was like at level 22 or something when it turned into the Avatros. I don't know. It was in the 20s for sure, but it's got some pretty good stats over here. Let's look at the battle moves. Wake up from sleep twice as fast as others. So this one's got a pretty cool ability, the early bird, which I like. Pretty much all air moves, like right here, all air moves. I don't see one where it goes up in the air and basically misses a turn. Like, remember the old air move where it was the fly? But maybe we can't get that later. I'm guessing fly is maybe a move that we can earn later on, sort of like the dodge. The training of this one, pretty diverse as well, and you know, hopefully it will stay nice and healthy during the battles, because I've really done a lot of the TP training in the health big time with that guy. Okay, so that is my John Oliver. Next one over here. Now this one's really cool. The Kleptyke. First of all, this one evolves from the Kleptyke. I'm gonna start capturing even more of these. The Trade Resort should be coming out very soon, but the Kleptyke, I think it's pronounced now Kleptic, because Kleptic is a kleptomaniac, which is somebody who's known for stealing things. They have like basically an urge to steal. It's like something, I don't know, whatever. But this one's called a Ragoon, which is it's cool. It's like a robber raccoon. I don't know, but it's kind of cool because it's just blatantly got this black and white shirt, a mask, and a bag, so you know it's gonna steal stuff from you. But this one's really lame. Swiper. I don't even know why I bothered leveling this one up, because it's just got a negative personality trait, which is dull. So yeah, I guess I probably should have thought twice about, you know, trying to level that one up anyways. But this one's got a bunch of dark moves. Let's see if it has. Yep, it's all dark. It's a dark. But Pilfer is a cool one, because you can strike the foe, and if it's not holding anything yourself, you can steal their item. So I don't even need to hold an item. Pilfer will take the opponent's item from them, and then just some other moves that do some regular damage. But the ability it's got is Burglar. When making contact with a foe, you will swipe their item. If you already have an item, their item will be discarded. So I guess, oh, I already have that special ability without using Pilfer. That's cool. So we're taking people's items away from them. So that's why they call him a Kleptic. He's a thief. He takes people's items. So that's kind of a cool little personality trait that goes on with our friend Swiper. But if you say Swiper no swiping 3 times, he can't do that. So make sure you don't do that to me when we're in battles. So this one's special attack and speed's going good. I gotta bring up his special defense. I think I've still got some TP training that I can do on this guy as well. All right, and this next one that we're gonna take a look at over here, this is the Terrafly. It's very terrifying. So I think it was the Grubby evolved into something else weird looking, and then that evolved into the Terrafly. This one's level 26, bug and toxic type, so I think that's very similar to the Piter and the evolution of the Piter. So let's see, we've got Muck Blast, which is a pretty strong one. Let's see, it's Odd Husk. This Loomian is protected from the secondary effects of moves that hit it, so the secondary effects. Oh, so this one probably can't get poisoned or any of that kind of stuff. That's good. Poisoned or paralysis. If you can avoid that stuff, that is definitely good. As far as traits, at least we got one good and one bad. So I guess that kind of levels itself out a little bit there. And the training so far, we've got this one kind of working on this. Its base stats were pretty well balanced as it was. But okay, so that is basically what you find in the wild. Those are the evolutions of the wild ones. A lot of people are wondering, what about the Geklo? Does the Geklo evolve? This guy's level 40. This is as high of a level as I can get him at this point, and he has not evolved. Doesn't mean he won't evolve later. So in updates, there's probably going to be, you know, other Loomians that end up having their evolutions as well. But this one, so far, level 40 has not evolved. He's pretty strong. You know, he's normal size. Let's see, he's got the electric and the light going on. He looks a little dumb. But whatever. I mean, if you have eyeballs on the side of your head, you gotta look that way. Anyways, let's see. Lightning Rod attracts all electric type moves to this Loomian, which absorbs them to boost its attack. So anytime an electric type tries to hit a Geklo, then it actually boosts its attack, its special attack. So if you are going up against a Geklo, do not try to hit them with an electric move, because all you're doing is making them stronger. We've got some Static Shock, we've got some Lightning Dash, we've got some Tase, and we've got Examine as the moves at this point. But yeah, this is the Geklo, and I think this seems like a simple form, so hopefully it'll evolve later in a future video. After updates, we can show you some more Loomians and some more updates on those. This guy, you know, pretty diverse in these and really good in the health right there. Of course, we've got all of the beginners. Let's see, I gotta move this guy over to his proper group. I've got group 4. Okay, this is where I'm putting all of my beginner my starter evolutions, and we've already made a video. You guys can check that one out. I'll have it linked probably in an end screen or something over here. But we've taken a look at these already. These are so glorious. The Kuis, you know, this Zulong. This one right here, this is the Tatab. This is the Chungus, no, it's Seer Knight. This is the Vesperatu, which looks really weird over here. Okay, this one also a weird looking one. I believe the Luminami, and then this one I think looks really cool, the Himber. Okay, so now real quick, let's just see what these ones over here look like when you're walking around with them, like I promised. All right, so this one's just a really big board. Oh, we're having a party. We got a party going on over here. No, all right, sweet. Now we got a party. So it's basically a really big. That's pretty cool. I like the size of it. It's a pretty good size thing, pretty good size board. It looks pretty intimidating as well. All right, let's look at the next one. We've already taken a look at the Florant. All right, the Swolder. Okay, this one looks really cool. I like the way the Swolder looks. Look at this. So the Swolder, these guys are all following me around. Hi, Dieter. What's up, guys? What's up? Shout out to all you guys. What's really cool about this one is when you stop, look at how it puts its little legs up there in the back. It just like puts its little legs up there like it's ready to sting somebody or something. As far as that goes, like that, I think that's a really cool animation. The fact that it does that, and when it stands there, it just kind of like looks like it's pointing at you and it's about to sting you. The Cinnamoth, just in case you guys haven't seen this one yet, I'm sure you have, just to get those antidotes and the paralysis thing. This one's pretty cool. It just kind of flies behind you. I really think that one's cool. We'll show you the other ones as well here. I think so far my favorite actually is the Dusket, the way it sort of flies behind you, but that one's really cool. All right, now this one is John Oliver. This one's really cool. Look at how it floats. I like the way it glides. It sort of like leans left and leans right as you're running, and it glides. That's really cool. That's similar to how the Dusket does it. And look at the wingspan. I think it's got a great wingspan too. I like this one. I think the way, but still it looks like John Oliver. Looks like, why does a bird have glasses? It's really weird. It's really weird, guys. All right. Here we go. Let's see what Swiper, no swiping, the Ragoon looks like over here. Okay, this little guy, he's just, look at, and when he runs, you can see he carries his little bag with him. That's great. I love that. All right, and the last one here is the Terrafly. Let's see what this one looks like. Ooh, it's Terraflying. I've seen a shiny version of it. Somebody had one of those in the server, and it was like all purple looking and stuff, so that was really cool looking. But I like the way this looks. But doesn't it look like it has like two sets of eyeballs? Like it has like this set of eyeballs here and another set of eyeballs there. I don't know, that looks kind of weird. Anyways, guys, if you're new here, would love to have you subscribe and hit that notification bell so I can help you find things and show you really cool stuff here on Loomian Legacy. And we can do live streams where we can do trades, I can do giveaways, and we can do some battles when that stuff comes out. So thank you so much for watching, guys, and we will talk to you later.